King Leonidas, king of the Spartans, is leading his Spartan soldiers to go and face the Persians, led by King Xerxes. And they come across this guy who is physically deformed. He looks like, kind of like Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney version. And his name is a little hard to pronounce. It's Ephialtes, Ephialtes, okay, Ephialtes. And he comes to Leonidas and he says, I was cast away as a child. My parents took me up and hid me away because I would have been disposed of, basically, because of my deformities. Now I'm here and I want to help you guys. I've got my father's spear, I've got my father's shield, I've got his helmet, and I've got his cape or his cloak, and I'm ready to fight. And Leonidas, he tries to be nice about it, but ultimately he says, no, you can't help us because you can't properly hold a shield. And when we form what we call a phalanx, this super awesome move we do where we use our shields and our spears to fight the enemy, you're going to expose us. And so, no, you can't help us. Well, what happens? Ephialtes, as it's pronounced by me, he leaves, and where does he go? He goes to King Xerxes, the enemy king, and he says, the 300, they're giving you a hard time, right? Well, guess what? They're not so tough. There's this pathway through the mountains that I found, and if you exploit that pathway, you can defeat the 300. And what happens? That's exactly what happens. They defeat the 300 primarily through that mountain path. Now what if Leonidas had not said, go away, we're not interested? What if he had let him participate in battle in some capacity? What if he had let him hold the banner or something like that? He could have saved the lives of his men potentially. I think they were overwhelmed regardless, but he could have prolonged their life. Instead, he made a friend into an enemy.
There's this saying that the suit doesn't make the man makes the suit, and that's very true, because we're all clothed with a powerful destiny that only we can wear. I wouldn't give you the keys to my house and tell you to go start my new sports car, because house keys don't typically start sports cars. You know, I remember when I was very young, I dug a hole in the ground and put a couple Cheez-It snack crackers in and covered the hole and then proceeded to water it, hoping that a Cheez-It tree would grow. Only Cheez-Its are not meant to grow Cheez-It trees, they're meant to be enjoyed.